Good morning. It is March 5th. It is the day after Donald Trump's joint address to Congress. And here is your morning news rundown. It's going to be a busy day, just like yesterday. To all those who have become paid subscribers to my channel, thank you so much for supporting my work. If you want to support my work and allow me to continue doing this every day, full time, the easiest way to do so is by clicking the button below and becoming a paid subscriber to my Substack today, or by sending a one-time donation to my Venmo, Aaron-Parnas. I'm going to be doing some exclusive Q&As and stuff on Substack soon, so stay tuned. With that, let's just jump right into it. This morning, the biggest news of the day is that the United States has officially cut off intelligence sharing with Ukraine, according to the Financial Times. In an exclusive report, the Financial Times is now confirming that the United States cut off intelligence sharing with Kyiv in a move that could seriously hamper the Ukrainian military's ability to target Russian forces. There are also reports that the United States essentially prevented the United Kingdom from also doing intelligence sharing with the Ukrainians. This comes after the United States cut off all military aid to Ukraine, at least temporarily. Now, last night was Donald Trump's first joint address to Congress, and we're getting the initial reactions from those who watched. Now, I want to do a quick caveat here. This is among those who watched, not among the general American electorate as a whole. According to CBS News' initial reaction, more than 70% of those who watched approved the speech, while about 25% of those who watched disapproved Donald Trump's speech last night. According to CNN, more than 69% of people who watched had a favorable view of the speech, while about 31% had an unfavorable view. Now, for that CBS poll, to put that into perspective, that is actually worse than public viewership following President Biden's first address to the nation when he took office in 2021. After his address, 85% of those who watched approved, 15% disapproved. And when you look closer into the crosstabs of the CBS polling, it shows that among those polled, over 50% were Republicans and only about 20% were Democrats. So it makes sense. There are going to be a lot of public polling today that shows that Donald Trump's speech was extremely favorable among the American public, when in reality, it was favorable among those who viewed the speech. And I know many people did not view the speech for a variety of personal reasons as well. So it'll be interesting to see how the mainstream media frames that. Today, according to CNBC, China is planning on raising defense spending by more than 7%, 7.2% to be exact, in 2025. According to 538 polling, Donald Trump's disapproval rating is officially higher for the first time in his second term than his approval rating in an aggregate estimation. Pete Buttigieg has met with Chuck Schumer, the Senate Minority Leader, to discuss a potential bid to be the next senator from Michigan. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick has gone back on recent claims, or not really gone back, but Donald Trump instituted tariffs on Canada and Mexico. And while Howard Lutnick yesterday said he may today announce a deal with Canada and or Mexico that either reduces or rolls back some tariffs, and this morning, Lutnick said that the current economic data is not Trump's doing. It's, quote, Biden data, says Trump inherited a lousy economy that he's trying to fix. Now, to fact check that just briefly, the Atlanta Now GDP Model Index, which is a nonpartisan model, had the American economy growing nearly 3% in the first quarter of 2025 under President Biden. Well, now, 3 months later, in March, it has the American economy projected to decline about 2.8% under President Trump. So we'll see what ends up happening there. In addition, Panama's president called out Donald Trump for his remarks regarding the Panama Canal last night. Panama's president, Jose Raul Molino, says that Donald Trump is lying about the United States reclaiming the Panama Canal. But that's not all. In addition, Greenland's prime minister rejects Donald Trump's attempts to make it part of the United States. Mute Eged says that, quote, we don't want to be Americans or Danes either. We are Greenlanders. Remember, Donald Trump spoke a lot about taking over Greenland, taking over the Panama Canal. We'll see what happens. Donald Trump is expected to discuss trade and tariffs with Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau this morning. Donald Trump also said that he appreciated President Zelensky's letter to him and that the Kremlin has responded positively to ongoing negotiations with the United States and with Ukraine. Overall, it's going to be a busy morning as Donald Trump continues his push in his first 100 days to lay out his agenda to the American people. I'll provide you updates throughout the morning and be back this evening with my evening news rundown. To all those who want to support my work, click the button below, become a paid subscriber to my Substack, or send a one time donation to Aaron Parnas on Venmo, and I'll see you this evening.